Good morning, Coyotes. Today is November 19th, 2014. I'm Jessica Hardy.
And I'm Eileen Grego. Please stand for the pledges.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Please be seated for a moment of silence.
Going to go on to the announcements. As you probably have already heard, our varsity football team has made it to the playoffs,
Which means they'll be advancing to the area championship round.
They're playing against Terrell High School this Friday at 7.
The game is at Wildcat Ram Stadium in Richardson Lake Highlands.
The tickets are on sale in the finance office, and prices are as follows: $6 for adults, $3 for students, and $8 at the gate.
Speaking of football, cheerleaders will be selling tattoos for $1, so show some school spirit and buy some.
You can buy them from the cheerleaders or from Coach C in room C107.
Even though Breast Cancer Awareness Month passed, it's still affecting lives.
And while you may not necessarily be impacted by it, it's still an issue that affects so many Coyotes' lives. CNTV's Olivia Nash gives us more to the life-changing topic.
On top of being captain of the wrestling team and being in AP classes, this Coyote has dealt with more than you can imagine.
At first, it was extremely scary, and I had no idea what was going to happen.
Nick Coe is a senior whose mom was recently diagnosed with breast cancer. He didn't think it could happen so close to home.
It's kind of hard, especially whenever you're thinking, like, why does it happen to someone like my mom? Because she's a great person.
Nick isn't the only one whose life has been affected by breast cancer. We've experienced it in our own Coyote family.
Years of everyone else around me and how it affected others, more so than how it affected me.
It's something that my family's been affected with as well. I had my mother and both of my grandparents.
Despite the many doctor's appointments and chemotherapy they would have to go through, they were determined to fight through breast cancer. But they aren't the only ones.
Everything that my mom has had to do and seeing how strong she is, it's definitely something that I would have everybody participate in, because it's a good thing to have everybody like lift up the people who have gone through breast cancer.
I did my very best to always have a smile on my face and be positive around everyone, because I was more concerned about others than I was about myself, really.
These are the three Coyotes who are showing us the struggles of breast cancer and how they have dealt with it. I'm Olivia Nash for Coyote Nation TV.
Thanks, Olivia. It's always great to get to know our fellow Coyotes beyond the walls of Heritage.
You know what's funny? You say beyond the walls of Heritage, but I can't imagine life beyond high school.
Well, luckily for us, Mr. Mims has some helpful tips that we can apply to real-world situations. Let's check out Mims Minutes.
Good morning, Coyotes. This is a new feature on Coyote Nation TV known as the Mims Minute. There's a few things I'd like to talk to you about, and I think they're important, some of which you may know and some of which you may not. This year you have shown such great leadership, and leadership is a part of what class means to all of us. Character is a part of class, accountability, scholarship, and service to others. But the leadership that you have shown this year as a student body has been noticed not only within the halls of Heritage High School, but also in the community. As I've gone to events in athletics and fine arts this year, I've been pulled aside by members of the community to tell me just how proud they are of our students and the way that you've conducted yourselves. I've noticed other schools. I've noticed the way that their students acted at these events, And I think that you have shown class at all times. And I want you to know how much we appreciate that. It means a lot to us that that's important to you as well. I hope going forward that we'll always remember what we are about. That when we wear the brand, when we wear the colors, the maroon and gold of Heritage High, that we are representing not only ourselves, not only our teammates, not only those that are involved in our activity, but we're also representing our family. And I appreciate the way you have represented our family this year. Go Coyotes!
He's such a great example of leadership.
UNICEF is meeting tomorrow at 4:20 in the lecture hall only after school. Remember to bring your trick-or-treat boxes if you volunteered.
Tomorrow at 6 is the annual festival It's a Wonderful Life in Newman Village.
There will be lots of fun winter-like activities, so be sure to check it out.
So be sure to order your tickets online on FriscoEducationFoundation.org.
And just a quick reminder, if you need a VOE during the Thanksgiving break, you need to sign up in the attendance office with Miss Judd ASAP.
It's really crucial.
Do you have an unnecessary amount of selfies?
Well, I mean, it's a little embarrassing, but it's nothing serious, you know.
You should join Photography Club. They can help you battle your selfie addiction.
When is it? Because it's actually a must for me to go.
Anyone can join. It's in Miss Watkins' room, F125, and tomorrow before and after school, they're having a Thanksgiving party. So bring a camera, buddy, and a genuine interest in photography. And Jess, there will be food.
Oh, well, you know where I'll be tomorrow.
Now, those of you who aren't seniors, have you signed up yet to take the practice ACT and SAT here at Heritage High School on December 6th?
For only $10, you'll get exposure to both the ACT and the SAT in a single testing experience. At a separate review session included in the cost, you'll receive a score report highlighting your strengths and areas of focus for each test that also includes explanations to every question.
So go to mypaymentplus.com to sign up and make sure to use the same account you use for your lunch money. Registration deadline for the ACT/SAT startup is Tuesday, December 2nd. And now the moment you've all been waiting for.
Should we do the drum roll,
please?
Okay, your daily Just Code reminders: no strapless dresses, spaghetti straps, even with a jacket.
No sagging, no see-through, no holes in jeans, and no leggings without a proper fingertip length shirt.
And remember, no cell phones in the halls between 8:50 and 4:10. All cell phones that are picked up by a staff member have to be picked up by your parents.
First time and every time.
Now for today's events, there's a Diving at FISD Invitational at FISD Natatorium at 5. That's really it.
Well, you can subscribe to us on YouTube at Coyote Nation TV.
And follow us on Twitter at Coyote Nation TV.
Or email us tips and news at coyotenationtv.friscoisd.org.
That's all for today. I'm Jessica Hardy.
And I'm Eileen Grigo.
And you stay classy, Coyotes.